Hey folks, in this video I'm gonna solve this problem. This is I think the second assignment from a Udemy course I've completed. I already gone through all of the assignments and all the videos already. I'm just doing this for revision purposes. So let's go through what we need to do. Okay, so we have to create a input field with a on-change listener, and then there's a paragraph that outputs the length of the entered text. So I guess the on-change listener has to find out whenever a letter is typed into the input field and update the state accordingly. And from that you can get the length of the string also. Second, we have to create a component called validation, which receives the text length that you inputted into the input field as a prop. Inside this component, if the length of the string is less than 5, you say text too short, otherwise text long enough. These two string, text too short or text long enough, I guess you just render it below the input field, I guess. Another component called cha, you style it using this CSS, and for every letter that you type into an input field, each letter gets the box rendered one on from left to right, each one next to the other, because it's a inline block. So if you type A, B, C on the input field, you get 3 boxes, A, B, and C, 3 boxes in a line. And lastly, if you click on the box, it should be removed. Not only the rendered boxes, but also the change should reflect on the input field as well. So if you typed 1, 2, 3 in the input field, you should have 3 boxes called 1 and 2 and 3. If you click on the 3 box, the box that says 3, then the change should also reflect on the input field as well. You should change to 1, 2, because 3 has been deleted. So says that the JavaScript strings are basically arrays, but you can't just use string as it is for the array methods like the map or filter. You have to convert the string into the arrays as well using the split method. To convert it back to the string, you have to use the join method. Alright guys, so that's the problem description. I hope it makes sense. Let's solve it. As you can see, I already solved it here, but I'm gonna do it again from scratch. So it says I need to create an input field, right? Okay, so save it. Now we got an input field. State. That's the starting state. Let's make an input handler. This is code to deal with the on change when the input field changes in its value. So maybe it needs the event as a parameter, and then so you update the state. Let's register it. So this is passing a reference to this method. It's not executing it inside the attribute, you are just passing a reference to it. And the event comes from the input field itself. So let's see if it works. The problem description says there's a paragraph below the input field that outputs the length of the string. Just see. I forgot to do this. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, so this state. Let's see if it works. Line 8. Oops, it has to be an object. That's right, we fix things as it goes along. Now, no errors. Let's try. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and then Z, 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 and so on. So it works. So we have completed the problem 1, and then we have to do the second problem, the validation component. Just reminding you what it is. It outputs text to short when the text length inputted into the input field is less than 5 letters long. Otherwise, it outputs text long enough. So let's do it. Let's make a new file called validation. Okay. So that's the component, the skeleton component. We have to input it into the app.js. Like so. And we want the verdict string, text too short or text long enough, to be after the length output. So maybe we do validation. It says it receives text length as a prop. So let's do length. So we are passing length from the state length to the validation component, so we can use it inside it. So okay, so we can do this in one line using this approach. So 10. Okay. So let's make it. Alright. Here's a logic. If length is less than 5, then output, what is it? Text too short. Otherwise, text long enough. Well, is it finished? Okay, so we placed it after this length. It says text too short because less than 5, so I do A, B, C, D, E. Text long enough. Text too short. So it works. So I have done step 3. It says create another component called char and style it. Okay. Render a list of char for each letter typed here. So it involves several steps. Okay. So what handler do we need? We need the click handler. If it's clicked, it goes away, right? Inside the render, let's just say okay. Let me just create another component called char.js. Just copy and paste it. Char. Maybe this name is illegal, I'm not sure, but if it is, then I'll change it. Char. Is that it? Okay, get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so let's import it. Very good. We need the map method, right, to list it. So first, okay, we have to use the map method. Okay. Okay, so if this state length is greater than 0, just equals state this state, okay, text split this split method splits each character into a new array. So like it creates an array with each letter as its element. It's an array now, so we can do the map method. Okay. Hopefully I'm not making mistakes. If I do make mistake, I can fix it. Alright, so there's a callback function. Which arguments do I need? I need the char and the index. Map. Okay, so char. Okay. So it says each char component receives a different letter of the entered text. Okay. There's a proc, and if you click it, it goes away. So you need letter equals letter equals C, key equals index. Let's just have a look at. Okay. Yep. Got click as well. Delete handler. Key you need it because it's an array of components, so it needs a key. Letter is each letter of that's typed inside the input field. If I make a mistake, I'll fix it. But, okay, so let's see. Char, if length is greater than 0, populate char. Okay. Is that correct? Let's see. Okay. Okay. I made a mistake. Sure. I'll do it at the bottom here. It has to be inside a div. It can't be just it has to have the same parent. Can't have more than 2 divs, for example, in here. Every character will be inside of this single div. Okay. 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 Is that right? Okay. Let's see. Char inside the single div. Curly brackets. Okay, spirit map. Yeah, I think that's correct. Let's see. Okay. Char 96. What about now? Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. No semicolon. No. Let's see. Why is it not working? Okay, react. Okay. Let me maybe change the name. Oops. Not sure why. What should be? Okay, let's just change the name to letter. Change. Yep. Does that work? Okay. How about now? Still, what's happening? Because it's not outputting anything. That's right. Let's just close the letters. Letter. Yep. Now it works. Okay. So now it works. Let's just render it after the validation. Okay. Letter is a better name anyway than just char, so that's alright. So just get rendered if the length of the string is greater than 0, right? If you type something, then it will be visible then. Got letter as a prop, so let's just do that. Let's see if it works. Ooh, oops. Yep, now it should work. Okay. Yep, I just need to apply this CSS to it. So let me just create a new file called error.css and import it into here. This, just copy and paste. Okay. Alright, so fetch letter class for each letter. Okay. Let's change it, semicolon. Done. Now here, set the last name and just okay. It's a string. Okay. To letter. Let's see if it works. Okay. It works, right? Now we need to make one last thing. Delete handler. When you click on these boxes, the click box should disappear. That's the last task. So let's make a handler. Delete handler. Delete handler requires some array methods to make our life easier. What do we need? We need index. So we can first just say text is this state text split. Now it's an array. From that we gotta splice splice from the text property, delete the letter that matches the index. That's what it is. So this is changed. The letter has been removed, so we gotta update the state again. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. That should work. So here let's pass say click. Okay, so we gotta pass the function definition again. Okay. What do we need as a parameter? We need the index, which is I, right? Yeah. Second parameter of the map callback function is always the index. So we pass the index to here, like this. Lastly, the input has to be updated when you click on each letter box. It has to be updated on the input field also. You put the value, just pass the text. Simple. Let's see if it works. Oh, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Oh, let me just put it. Delete handler. Oh, okay, I need to put let. No worries. Does that work? Yes. Text too short still works. If I type ABC on 2, if it's length 5, it says text long enough. If I click on 3, oops, I didn't. Just see. Yeah, I need to pass this prop called click. Okay. Okay. On click, props click. I think that's it. It's called click. That should work, right? Yeah, just make it tidy. Try again. Let's click on C. Ooh. Oh, this text split is not a function. Okay, 25. Why isn't that working? This state text split. What? Try again. Okay. 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 Split is not a function. Oh. Okay. That's strange. Maybe because of this. Okay. Click it. Let's try again. Okay. Come on. Nope. Still not. Let's just copy this part. Let's see what's wrong. Div. Oops. Okay. Okay. This is the text split. Back. Okay. Letter click. Seems to be working. I'm not sure why it's not. Not sure why it's not working. The listing works, but when I click it, it doesn't seem to work. Okay. On click. What about delete and close? I think let's just copy this and see what's wrong. Okay. Okay. Text. Splice. Ah. Oops, I made a mistake. So I'll go through one by one, step by step. So you get the state text property, split it so it becomes an array, delete the letter on index, then before I set state and update this text and text length and all that, I have to transform or convert text into string again. I forgot to do that. So that's it. It's no problem. That should work. So let's do it. Okay, press C. Come on. Okay. Just okay, so delete handler. So splitted it, spliced it. Oh, oops, nothing. That's alright. Is that it? That's okay. I'll go through one by one again. So you convert the text into an array. You splice off the letter on index, and convert it back to a string, but this doesn't change this text array. This returns the string. So you have to reassign it, and then it will work. That should do it. So let's do it. So let's click on C. C is gone. See, look. C is gone over here. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The text length also updated. It says long enough. 3. It says text too short. Length is correct. Do it again. 3. 3 is gone as well. So it updates correctly. And I can do it again. Yep. So that's alright. I made a error here. It's I'm not used to speaking and coding at the same time. I should have went logically step by step, but I missed the line over here. That's what caused the problem. I'll get better at it. But anyways, thank you for listening, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.